My testimony kind of starts off with a Sunday night. I was with my dad at a Sunday night church service, and we were sitting in our normal spot, and the pastor just started talking about what our purpose was in life and how to know what our purpose was. And so on the way home, I was in the car with my dad, and I started asking him all these questions, and we talked through everything that he knew about what God's plan was for our lives, and how he has plans to prosper us and not to harm us, and to give us a hope and a future. And just that kind of resonated in me a lot, just because I was 10, and I know that's kind of young, but living or growing up in a Christ-centered environment, it was kind of eye-opening whenever my dad started to tell me what my purpose was and kind of what I needed to do in order to fulfill God's will for my life. And so around age 10, I professed my faith to the church, and so it was that next Sunday actually that I went with my sister, and we stood in front of everyone, and then we got baptized a couple weeks later, and I didn't really feel that different. I wasn't acting differently, I was just kind of acting the same. This year, after Beach Breakaway, or at Beach Breakaway actually, the speaker talked about how we are a filter for Christ, and what other people see in us is how they see Christ. And that was just a big eye-opener for me, because it made me see that what I was doing was affecting how others saw God. And when I would gossip with others, or when I would lie, or when I would say something mean about someone else, that people were seeing that that was okay, and that being a Christian, you could do things like that. It didn't matter what my actions didn't have any consequence to them. And it was kind of just I could do something, and then I would justify it with, oh, but I'm going to church on Sundays, or I'm going to church on Wednesdays, and just stuff like that. And so once he said that the Jesus filter for someone else, that kind of just hit me, that I can't do something and then justify myself later on and just kind of make it seem okay in the eyes of everyone else. And so I was kind of just telling everyone before that, or I was kind of showing to everyone before that I was just, I could do anything. After Beach Breakaway this year, I began to change how I acted around my friends and what I was involved in and how I was involved in it. That just kind of helped me understand, once again, kind of what my purpose was, but also that my purpose was going to help someone else come to know Christ. My name is Katherine Donaldson, and you can follow my example as I follow the example of Christ.